here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he returns this to the 22. At their own 22-yard line. Second and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that contact, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Let's go.
It's caught inside the 25. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Right there.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get it as they stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. On play action,
let's go, man. He ain't have to deal with all this stuff the whole year. Let's go.
A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point put through by Suckup, and it's now
big
a
hit.
7-0 game.
Big hit crew. Big hit crew. Big hit crew. The big hit crew. Let's fucking go. Man, kick the ball way up.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And decided to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You didn't have to deal with it. Watch the run.
Now a give to Mostert running right. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really
Oh, no,
big.
you
So the
twist,
defensive
you twist
guys
us.
right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
That's not it.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Don't let him to that damn outside.
Now back to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
We deserve that.
He's going to
That's
get
pick.
this all the way
That's pick
down
6.
inside the 35.
That's pick 6.
Catch and run.
A momentum changer there, actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they
That's
had a good
pick
chance to get off the
6.
field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
That's pick 6, y'all.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Come here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process
Tried it.
there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Come here.
He'll look to
Come
throw.
on, boy.
That swung out to Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Send them killers.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flushed out.
Ah, y'all jumped up there.
Take over at the 21-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Powering his way forward. They can't tackle him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, he's good for the sky.
Right back to him on first down. That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package
that's
up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
Him. Gotta get him.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right.
Ball! Stupid ass game.
Is
That was
incomplete.
it.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
We got him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. Flush.
Oh! They let him touch me?
Final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Is that you blocking?
Had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing.
Let's go, man.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? No gain on the play there, second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on. Come here. Come here.
And this is caught
Bruh.
deflection. 9 yards.
Boy, get the fuck out of here.
Now with 3rd and 1.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air,
Don't do that.
the defensive back becomes a receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like
Come on,
a defensive
game.
back, but
Come on, game.
a receiver.
Got it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Hey.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
Frustrated.
oh, frustrated. They're going to catch it.
Get in there good. Get in there good. Get in there good.
They'll try and run.
I told you!
And
Put that ball!
He stopped up short. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Oh, hell yeah.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Strip this boy, too.
They'll look to throw
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
This one caught by
Get that damn ball.
Now look at this. Big gain for the fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Oh, fuck.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Let's go, man. The greatest running back I ever had possession in.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run.
So many times.
Practice
so many times.
This one
And you're giving us a chance. Bump it! Damn it!
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield, punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
I did a lot of practice.
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Back to throw now on first down.
Come on, sir.
Eluding the pressure right.
Hey, you was a Trail. You was a smart dude, Trail. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this dude is smart. Oh my gosh, they was gonna screw him. They was gonna screw him.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Come here.
To throw.
Come here. That's all. Y'all pressure!
Is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Who man is that? That's your man? Get him. It's up on you. Who is that? Kittles? Okay, we got him on him.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Let's go, man.
57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So on fourth down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
That's crazy that they would even do something like that. Like, what the fuck, bro?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Now it's 2nd and 9. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 125 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll set up to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, shit. All right. That might be what I was looking for.
They'll drop to throw.
Mostra! That's you, Trail! That's you! Oh, I'm looking at you. I'm staring you down, bro.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that makes the score 21-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Come on, he's gonna try something.
From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very nice return up to the 35, but was it aided by something illegal? Let's find out. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down past the 30, and he'll be out of bounds.
He was moving too slow. He was moving fast.
A big pickup there.
That's good shit.
On that
That's
play,
good
we saw
shit.
the route
That's
start
good
to
shit.
develop downfield. I got the sense that maybe the run would
Bro, he
set
got
up
me
for
so
him,
fucking
and he took
good,
full
bro. It's
advantage
crazy.
of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
I'm gonna go
They
get him
look to
though.
throw now on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, that's a double coverage.
Go.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Find it.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Oh.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And now a timeout defensively after that first down
It's about
play.
to go
So they're
down.
going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Oh. No time to set up. Let's go to the house, bro. We did this so many times.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because
hit him again.
This is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
Let's go!
Go down outside of the pocket.
Hunt him down, Hunter.
Tried to get away, but could not. Daniil Hunter, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep.
Pick a day.
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
151 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, get it on the right. There you go.
Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go. There you go. Put your hand on somebody.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Yeah.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
He on fire.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Wait for it.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Spinning away.
There you go.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a
Hey,
penalty
you,
flag
bro.
on the
You
field.
keep doing that.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game.
Bro, that's 2
that's
on
going
you.
to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Touchdown.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Told you.
Oh, juke into space. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a handoff looking right. Oh, good move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
I don't need that. I want what I got.
The penalty does everything but get them a first down. It's close here on 2nd and inches.
Just running.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Hit Warner. Him. Yeah. Hit him.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they load up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Let's go.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
I know what happened. We need to start ignoring them damn press conferences. It gave everybody, what, +10 break tackles?
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It gave both teams play recognition and break tackle. We game tackle. They done broke every one-on-one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers are moving closer to a day now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 28-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
He's going to die. In that ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 18.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Hell yeah. Quick cut.
They're going to look to throw.
That's big. This shit.
It got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to
Okay, you got him.
throw.
Don't do that.
Eluding the pressure right.
Bruh.
He'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Trying to lay one up deep. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. 36 yards. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
They still don't want to shut it down.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end
line. That's why I'm trying to juke and nothing to do.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this fourth quarter.
We're going home.
Running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. Run them into submission.
That was the whole point I was trying to make sure.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get out
he's got a little day.
Fournette.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And Brandon, this is what it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead. Your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now here's a carry heading left. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bucs on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's fucking go! I'm ahead of my life!
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stat shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Too many. Spending. I've seen the one play touchdown. Ooh, it was that shit again.
They gotta continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
That's your man.
They'll set up a throw.
I got it.
And that will be incomplete as well. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Man, none of our running back fumble. You got to strip them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Hands it off out of the gun.
That's my fault.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3. Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Okay.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
And nobody scored a third quarter.